Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to be breaking down two pairs which are going to be gold and oil. Okay, so here we have gold. This week has been so volatile and so many things happening this week, and it's only Wednesday. Okay, so I want to talk about the trades that I took. And I feel like every video I say this, but the two most important things in trading are risk management and having the right mindset. Okay, so risk management is becoming 80 to 90% of my trading, and I feel like it should be 80 to 90% of everyone's trading. Okay, and the rest is mindset, and that includes discipline and all the right mental frameworks that you need to trade. All right, of course you have technical analysis, you have fundamentals, but risk management will become the number one priority in trading. All right, I want to talk about gold and want to break down gold and what's been happening for the last couple of days and weeks. So we have right here the gold chart. Now every once in a while I have to erase the chart that I have and make a new one, because I feel like I need to adapt and I feel like I need to change the way that I see things, and I'm always trying to see it more clear and clear, right? So I had this in my last video as well, that we were overall bullish, and the rules were to buy at demand, tie stops, and then after the trade is going my favor, I would move stops to break even. This is what I've been doing, and then let the profits run. Okay, so am I still bullish? I don't think so, because what we can see here just from this trend line is we made this high last week. So this was the good news that Trump released last week on Friday. After that, we had a reversal, right? This is the reversal. We closed Friday right here. Basically, this was the close on Friday. Open Sunday right here. This is the Sunday candle open. We made a low. Once we made this low, we closed, after that we closed this gap right here. Hold on one second. We closed this gap right here. So this gap was closed here. And I feel like from this moment on, we just made a new lower high. So this is a high. This is a lower high. All right. From this lower high right here, we held this level of demand. This is where I had buys. I had multiple buys. I was trying to buy right here on the left as well for this was last week, but I had multiple buys, stops underneath here. But what happened? I had, I think, 3 entries without stops. So without stop loss, I saw price coming here, touching this level right here at first. After that, this 1 hour candle right here, I'm gonna zoom it in. This 1 hour candle right here, from this demand, shot all the way down. That made my trade go on the negative, all right? And this is a mistake, shouldn't happen, right? Since I had controlled my risk right here, good positions, I was up close to 10%, I think, on this high right here, from entries around 47.80, even lower entries around 77. And I feel like I also had a 47.83 entry as well. So I had multiple entries around this area, because to me it's a demand zone. From this high right here at 97, I was at about 10% profit, and then boom, went all the way on to becoming a negative trade, ending up the day on a loss. So from this moment on, we break all the way to this next level of demand right here. We do not hold this level, as you can see right here, demand zone, and then we go straight to this low right here on the left. All right, we touched this level literally. This was the most insane 2 days that I've seen in the last couple of weeks on gold. We literally go from being a high of literally dropping 129 points to then going and making another high right here of 102 points in 2 days. All right, and this is another thing that I've been talking about in the video. Adapt to the market, adapt to the conditions of the market. And then now what we can see here on gold is we made another lower high. All right, lower high on the demand right here. Didn't touch, but I don't know, yeah, like right here. So this level of this became supply. So right now we're pushing down. I don't know where we're going next. If you can see here, boom, 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 boom. The thing will, if we continue going bearish, we would have to break this low right here, which is another like 60 to 70 point drop. Okay. Overall, in the time frame, if we look at the weekly chart, we're still 1, 2, like reversal candle, 1, 2, 3 green candles. This week we are indecisive, and then yesterday we had a bearish candle. So probably, yeah, today's gonna be a bearish day as well. I don't know if we'll hold or not, but this is right here, high, lower high, pushing down. All right, so I'm not trading for the rest of the week. And I feel like another thing that I want to talk about in this video is I'm looking at two things right now, which are, I think I am over trading. I think I'm trying too hard to catch trades and look at setups that aren't really there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one step back. I want to take less trades. I want to take more quality trades instead of having 2, 3, 4 entries in one setup and then not having to manage and having to stress about it. So I'm taking less trades, probably gonna do that for the next couple of weeks, and as well controlling my risk management more and more. Okay, so let's look at oil. Yeah, we're currently at 91. So we're still in conflict with war. We're still indecisive about a lot of stuff. And when we are basically with conflict about war and stuff, and the oil prices will go higher. So 91, if we see a higher price in oil, we'll probably see a lower price from gold. But what I don't understand right now is how Bitcoin is going up, right? So we just touched 79,000 in Bitcoin. I'll probably make another video on this. And we just touched 79,000, which we see oil trying to move higher, and then Bitcoin going higher, and then gold going lower. So I don't really know what's going on. But this is it. This was actually my analysis for oil. Either we break this high right here on the left and then go for this zone right here, 98. Right here, we break, go there, or we reverse and then push all the way down here. All right, let's just see what's going on with oil, and I'll update you guys on the next video.